Being stuck in a rut feels a lot like sitting on a swing that just won't move. You remember how it felt to soar? How simple it once was to push forward. But now your legs feel heavy, your energy low, and the swing just sits still beneath you. You look up at the sky, knowing deep down where you want to go, but you wait for energy, for motivation, for something, anything to give you a push. It's not that you've forgotten how to move. You just can't seem to start. Emotional fatigue creeps in. Perfectionism whispers that if it can't be done perfectly, it's not worth doing. Fear reminds you of the last time you tried and quit. And underneath it all, maybe you're quietly rebelling against a version of life that doesn't quite feel like yours anymore. So we choose to distract ourselves. We scroll, we binge, and we escape. Not because we're lazy or undisciplined, but because our minds are looking for relief. Take the internet, for example. It is like a candy for a tired brain. Fast, sweet, effortless. But the more we escape, the deeper we get stuck. It's like a whirlpool. We keep swimming in the same direction, hoping to break free, only to be pulled further in. Escaping isn't the real problem. The problem is what we're trying to escape from. It's not about pushing harder or setting better goals. It's about gently asking, why am I feeling this way? What's underneath the noise? And once we've asked that, the way out isn't through giant leaps. It's through small wins. Not grand transformations, not 10-step plans. Just one tiny, doable thing, like stretching for 2 minutes, drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up, writing down 3 things you're grateful for. These things might seem like nothing, but in a rut, they're everything. They tell your brain, I can move. And that small movement is the beginning of momentum. So instead of focusing on a big, overwhelming goal, think smaller. What's just one thing that could make today feel even a little bit better? It doesn't need to be impressive or remarkable. It just needs to be something that feels right in this moment. Sometimes it's the tiniest steps that give you the permission to begin again. Then, celebrate it. Seriously. Tell yourself, hey, I did that. It might sound silly, but this step is crucial. It teaches your brain that progress is possible and worth noticing. Because once you take one small step, the next one feels a bit easier. You build trust with yourself. And that's how small wins begin to cure the deeper struggles. You start choosing kindness over self-criticism. The pressure to get everything perfect softens just a little. That heavy fog of what's the point begins to thin. Not all at once, but enough to let some light in. And instead of that old cycle of starting strong, then quitting the moment it gets too heavy, you keep going. Not with force, but with gentleness. You're not pushing yourself anymore. You're walking beside yourself. And somehow, in those quiet little moments, you begin to feel like you're coming back to life. Little by little, small wins build into bigger shifts. Not overnight, but quietly and steadily. Like remembering how to swing again. One small push, then another, and suddenly, you're in the air. So if you're feeling stuck, don't look for a breakthrough. Look for a beginning. Something so small it almost feels laughable. That's the secret. The rut doesn't need a rescue mission. It needs a moment of movement. Something doable. Something kind. And if all you do today is take that one small step, trust me, it's more than enough. If this shift in perspective resonates with you, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how to master your mind and your habits. Take care of yourself and keep growing.